Jessica's friend Tyshawn found an account that earns 2.5% interest compounded annually. Tyshawn made an initial deposit of $100 into this account at the same time Jessica made a deposit of $100 into her account. After 10 whole years, how much more money will Tyshawn's initial deposit have earned than Jessica's initial deposit? Round your answer to the nearest cent. Ignore the dollar, yada yada yada. Okay. So basically, two people. Jessica put her money for 10 years at 2%. Tyshawn put his money for $100 at 10 years, or 10 years at $100 at 2.5%. And they want you to find out what difference they made in money. How much more did Tyshawn make, given that he's making 0.5% more a year? So let's go back to our handy dandy expression that they gave us, which is 100x to the t. So let's write that down here to remind ourselves. So 100x to the t, right? And again, 100 is just the initial deposit, which is going to be the same for both. X is the percent, which is going to be different for both. And t is going to be the amount of years, which is going to be the same for both. So let's calculate Jessica's. So Jessica her expression is 100 times, what is her expression, or what is her percentage that we're multiplying with? Well, she had 2%. Her bank earns her 2%. And remember, we said that to do 2%, you multiply by 1.02 to the 10 years, to the 10th. Now, Tyshawn, he was a little smarter, and he actually went down the road to Bank of America, where it gave him 2.5%. So that was 100 times 1.025. That's how we write 2.5% as a decimal. Okay? To the 10th. Now, what do we get? Well, for Tyshawn, if you plug that into your calculator, you will get 128.008. And for Jessica, she has 121.899. So that is how much they have in their account after 10 years. Okay? Doesn't seem like a whole lot of money, and honestly seems like a waste of time and a waste of question. But we have to do this because we need to do well in the SAT. So now what you got to do is just take the difference. So you take the difference, that minus that. So 128.008 minus 121.899 is equal to, plug it into your calculator. What did you get? You will get 6.11. That is how much more Tyshawn got from a 0.5% increase in total interest. Good for him.